I've got $10,000 that I'm going to use to paint this picture. I really thought $10,000 would be a lot more than this. Hope I have enough. Well, good thing I have $2,000 in 20s and $5,000 in 50s, just in case this isn't enough, you know, because $10,000 is never enough, is it? Now my idea is to take and neatly spread out the money on the canvas and use Mod Podge to stick it to it, and then do a few more layers of Mod Podge over the top to seal it in real good. Then, oh, wait till you see this new stencil technique I found where you can literally take any picture of anything and spray it in a stencil. Like, you don't even have to have any skills or talent. It's insane, but it looks like you're a master artist when you're done. But we'll get to that in a little bit. First, let's grab some Mod Podge and seal these bad boys down. I'm gonna go open this. All right, so I've got this size here. What I'm gonna do is just spread it out really nice. And I'm just gonna start pasting. Well, that's not enough. Let's dip it. Oh gosh, that's a lot. Oh boy, that might be too much. Oh well, it's fine. So let's Mod Podge it out. I wish this stuff, like, I can't even see what I'm doing. It's all white. How do I know if I got it on there good enough? This may not even work. I don't know. It's just an idea I had. I think it'll work. It should work. Why would it not work? Well, if it doesn't, I'll tell you this. There's more than one way to glue $10,000 to a canvas. Huh? Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Whoops, I'll get that later. There we go. All right, we're getting some coverage now. I can see, because it has a bit of a sheen because it's wet. Okay, that literally only took a few seconds to cover the whole thing. Okay, that seems good. I'm gonna sit this over here and let's start putting some bills on it. We'll sit them on there and then we'll Mod Podge. Oh yeah, let's do that. That just sounds like a good idea. Just glue it down with some Podge of Modge. All right, next bill. Why did I do that? I don't know. Just thought it might make a good palette. Do I have too much Mod Podge on here? This one's kind of warping up a little bit. Stay down, you little booger. Jeez Louise. Ben, cooperate, Mr. Franklin. I'm gonna put this one upside down right there just to mess with people who have OCD that may be watching. You're welcome. Now I'm just gonna keep going over this and pushing it down. I think I got it too wet because we're getting a little wobbly here, like on this guy right here. Go over here. Nope, spread it out, loser. It's all about the Benjamins, you know what I'm saying? I guess I'm gonna glue this one on and then I'll cut. Maybe I'll cut it. Or let me go get my scissors. Let's cut on this blue line here. Should be straight enough. All right, there you go. Put your little Mod Podge down. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the usages of Mod Podge, so I may have put it way too thick. Is this gonna dry? If not, I'll put another one on it, no big deal. I'm just gonna keep trucking with these, gluing these bad boys down. And I'll see you in a second when the whole canvas is covered. So this is taking a little longer than I expected. Who's ever glued $10,000 to a canvas? Not me. Ooh, stay down, Benny. All right, now before you go getting your panties in a wad, don't worry, this is not real money. This is the absolute most insanely realistic, real feel money on the market you can get. They literally use this in Hollywood, and every TV show you've seen where they've used money, they've used these guys. It's propmoney.com. It's insane how realistic this stuff is. If you use my link in the description, you can get 10% off your order. And I'll be picking a few of you random people who subscribe to this channel right now and send them $100 bills. It's fake, but you'll get it, okay? Still cool. All right, now that that's good and dry, we're gonna just take and put some of this green color, it looks like money, and I'm just gonna paint the edges with it. Okay, now we're waiting for that to dry. We gotta figure out what kind of image do we want to spray paint on our money. I don't know about you, but the first thing that I think about when I think of money is Scrooge McDuck. And I'm gonna look for an image that I like. And I'm gonna be honest, I tried to get ChatGPT AI to make me my own Scrooge, but honestly, they looked kind of creepy. Especially this guy right here. Oh my gosh. So I scrapped that and went with a pretty standard representation of Scrooge McDuck. Save it to computer, download it, whatever, screenshot, I don't care. But then you're gonna go to Wicked Stencils on the Adobe Exchange for Photoshop plugin. Like I said, this is for Photoshop. It's made by this guy right here at Wicked Paint. If you want to subscribe to his channel, watch his videos, he gives a lot of detail about how to use it, how to install it, and all the great stuff. Is how I figured it out. Now, open up the Photoshop and drag on the picture that you saved. There you go. Good boy. Now you have to remove the background. There's many ways to do this. I'm not going to go into it. If you're interested, Google it, YouTube it, whatever. But I've already done that here. Now you go up to your plugins after you got your background removed, and you open it up because you installed it because you're a good boy and girl. Wicked Stencils, now show stencils. And this will pop up a little window that shows you all your layers of stencils. I like to keep it to 5 layers. This thing will go to 12, but there's all kinds of adjustments you can do, and you can play with the colors of the layers to see how it looks and what colors you want to spray paint it. So when you get it the way you like it, mess with the sliders and then hit OK. And boom, it pops up. All your layers already separated over to the sidebar over here. But from here, you gotta save each individual layer to your computer, and I suggest label on them the proper way, like layer 1 black, layer 2 gray, layer 2 dark gray. I don't know, whatever, however you order it. And the Wicked Paint guy likes to do his using his Cricut, but I have a laser cutter and I like using the XTOOL to cut my stencils out of poster board. I know a lot of you, sometimes when I try to use my laser in videos, like, hey man, I don't have a laser. Hey. Well look, I'll help you out. I got a link in the description for you to go grab one. And it's probably a pretty good discount for this Black Friday stuff that's going on. So there you go. No excuse now. And buy yourself a Christmas present. You gotta take care of you, okay? If you don't, nobody will. But I will say for the XTOOL, if you're gonna use that, you're gonna select this outline tool and outline it at 0 offset, and they'll create a new line for your laser to follow. You can delete the one you uploaded and just use the outline. Go over to the right, and I jack that bad boy all the way up power and all the way up speed, because more power, and it gets done faster. I don't like to worry about if it's cutting through or not. I want it to blast through it, you know what I'm saying? Besides, when I use my laser beam, I feel like a mad scientist. Okay, let's keep cutting. Okay, layer 1 is cut. It's always a good idea to label your layers so you don't mess up, you know? And you can just stick them and hold them down, but I did put a little bit of this Elmer's Craft on. It doesn't stick worth a crap. And I noticed one thing I messed up on. I forgot, and it cut out this part. So I'm gonna place this back down, and I sprayed this with some tacky craft bond crap, and we're just gonna set it right where it goes, right in this nice little home. And then we'll remove our ducky guy, and we're gonna tape up the edge here so that we don't have any overspray on our $1 million or 10,000, however much it is, I don't know. It's really not even that much. It's just for the title to get you guys to click on it. Yeah, tricky sometimes. Here we go. There you go. Okay, now you think we're ready to spray, but we're not. Put that down. You want some crosses on there when you're done? No, I don't think so. So what we're gonna do is cover those up. These are registration marks. We don't want to paint them. We just want to registrate them or whatever. If I would have thought about it ahead of time, put it underneath. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to see through there to line it up. Yeah, I probably had to put it under. Okay, so I did put the tape under. Now we're ready to spray our first color, which is the dark gray. And just hold it down around the edges. You're not going, hey, if you work, you loser. There we go. You're not going for major saturation. There we go. Looking good. Get that little loser in the middle that I forgot to cut out. I mean, account for, whatever. There you go. Nice and easy. And this Molotov, these spray so nice. I've said that in every video where I use them. Well, until you compliment them, then they want to spray like a loser. There we go. There we go, baby. Yeah. Now get the middle. Still, be conscious of your edges. You don't want to spray under there. Okay, that's good now. That's good, that's good. Now we'll let that dry, and we're gonna go cut out stencil number layer 2, the medium gray. Now we have layer number 2 on, and this is where you want to take and be very meticulous on lining these up with your
registration marks. And what I like to do, hey, move out of the way, loser, is put a little piece of tape to lock it down to that previous layer. So you got less chance of your stencil wiggling around on you. Now, we have our light gray. It's called granite. I should probably wear a glove, but I'm not. Light mist. Don't get too heavy. Don't do this. If you do that, it'll bleed right under every time. You don't want that. You want a good looking little stencil thing here. So take your time. Pump, pump, pump. Spray. Nice and easy. Use your paintbrush or something to hold it down. Just give you some security under there. Don't forget the middle of your areas there. All right, we're done with that. We'll let that dry, and then we'll go on to the light gray color. All right, now we're ready to take this off. Before you take it off, just gently remove these little doohickeys, because if you're just pulling the stencil up, to pull the thing up that's underneath it, and you don't want that. I guess you could probably line it back up, I don't know. But we don't want to find out. Still be careful, because remember you got the spray glue. There we go, nice and easy. Hey, where'd that part go? Oh, you stuck to it. Well, at least it works. Get out of here. Put that back. I'll put it right back there. Looking pretty good. This is the next layer for the light gray. Laser got a little happy here. Oh, burned it. Line up. Where's my crosses? There they are. There's my registration marks. Remember, I'm going to say 1,000 times, but I cannot stress it enough. Take your time and use all 4, because you might have 2 or 3 of them lined up, but the other ones might not be. And then tape up your crosses. Lock it down, baby. Lock it down. Ready to go. The light gray I'm using is called stone gray. Very fancy. Remember, light. Tap, tap. Oh, got my hand. Told you I should have wore a glove. Oh, this is nice. This is a nice color. Nice, pleasant stone gray. There we go. Now you're working, Mr. Scrooge McDuck. What we got? Did we get that? Yeah, we got that. That's good. Don't go crazy, you know. Now let that dry.
All right, this layer is almost dry, but I'm moving along pretty quick, so I don't want to leave it on there too long to stick to the previous layer. I mean, it's pretty dry. It's a little tacky. A little tappy of the finger, a little tappy action helps a little bit.
Do a little tap-a-roo.
And there we go. You keep liking to take that part, huh? There we go. Close enough. Oh man, that's looking insane. I cannot wait to see what this looks like when I take it off and compare it. I mean, this was only 3 layers. I feel like you could literally quit right now and it'd be, people go nuts over it. Like, oh my gosh, it's so good. It gets better. Meanwhile, this mug's still going, cutting the black layer. I had to leave it on the floor because I'm using my table. Sorry, laser.
Now it is time for the white layer. We'll lay that down ever so carefully. Hey, I don't know if I said this or not, but you want to make really close attention to lining them up. I just thought I'd mention that in case you never heard that before. Put a tape down on the crosses to lock them down. There we go. Now we grab our white. Chicken, not stirred. Pump up. A little test spray out to the side is always a good idea. Ever so lightly. Just a little hint of white. Even if it dusts on through it, it'll still change the color underneath. You don't have to always go full on heavy saturation. That's enough right there, just like that. And we let it dry. We'll be right back. All right, now we're gonna take our white layer off and then get ready to do our last layer. Come here, little guy. Oh man, that made it so much better with the white. But this last step is really what's gonna make this mug pop. I know it looks good now, it looks amazing. Each step it gets better and better. And this last step of the black, that's the money right there. Literally, you know what I'm saying? Line it up, and we're ready to spray some black. I'm gonna take a little bit more time and do a good job. Now we wait for it to dry. All right, let's take it off. It's not exactly dry yet, but I'm getting impatient. So, it's still a little tacky. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is insane. Hold on.
All right, now we're gonna take this off and see how she looks. Oh, aren't you excited? Oh, I'm so excited. Are you excited? Move out of the way. Are you excited as I am? I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't pull up any dollars. I don't know. I don't know how well that Mod Podge will stick and all. All right, are you ready? 3, 2. Oh man, I covered it. I'm just, I wasn't gonna show you yet. I'm gonna do the shadow color. Then you gotta have patience. I want you to show you the whole thing and then you'll click off the video. I know how you people work. Let's see if this shadow works. I hope it works better than it did on them crapping goggles for the Halloween mask. On second thought, you can't really see through it. He might be bumping into stuff. Let's see. Do a little down here. Made like, just literally looks like a shadow, like he's standing on something, you know? That should do it. Looks like he's actually somewhere now. That stuff stinks. I forgot to put my mask on. What the heck?
Ugh. Always wear your respirator. It's a good idea. Put it back on. Now, let's turn around and see what the other side looks like. Shall we? All right, here we go. I should let this dry, but I didn't. Oh, yes, that shadow looks amazing. So, let's get some close-ups.
Man, that's old. Hey, what the heck is that? Ben, what happened to you, bro? Wait, what? Oh, it's more of the propmoney.com specialty money for holidays and special events. You can even put your own mug on there and send it to all your friends. Who wouldn't want some money with your mug on it, your face, forever? Be perfect for a wedding or something. Seriously, I should probably give that out for my other people's birthday with my face on it. Oh, they would love that. Wouldn't you love to get that? All right. So if you enjoyed this painting and you love spray paint art, but maybe you don't have all the stuff to do it. You don't have a laser printer or Cricut or even Photoshop. Don't worry, you're gonna want to check out this video right here. I painted this guy, whoever he is, using only household items as spray paint stencils. Like literally, they're not even meant to use that way. Some of them were my wife's stuff, so don't tell her, okay? So I'll see you on that video. Until next time, God bless. Goodbye.